One of the key pieces of this report focuses on a change in the way the state budget is put together. What is changing?
Well, that's correct, Mitch. One of the changes is how the budget process begins, and that's with the continuation budget. The continuation budget has historically been composed of previous spending amounts, agency wish lists, forecasting, and other variables to create this fictitious and unrealistic base budgeting starting point. And so when analysts look at budget increases or decreases, they use this as their starting point, and it's not actually a spending figure. So what budget writers have done is they've removed this continuation budget figure from the process and replaced that with what's now called the base budget, and that's closer to actual spending levels. So when we look at any expansion items in the budget, for example, an increase in spending for education, we can then see that as an increase instead of it being worked into the continuation budget like it had in years past.
And I understand this change could have some positive implications in terms of keeping spending increases down.
That's correct. So before, when we had these forecasts for certain agencies, that forecast was included in the continuation budget. So even sometimes budget writers didn't know what that increase was and how much it was. So now that we have this base budget figure, when we increase to the next year, we get to see all of those increases, and it's much more transparent for lawmakers and taxpayers alike.
Now, the headline items in the budget this time have been teacher pay raises and a Medicaid spending increase. Just how important were these items?
Well, teachers did receive a 7% pay increase, one of the largest that they've received. Across the board, teachers got an increase. The beginning teachers got more than the more veteran teachers, but overall an average 7%. Medicaid also had some problems with enrollment and unpaid claim backlogs, and so they set aside $180 million or so in a Medicaid contingency reserve fund. Just in case there's another shortfall in Medicaid, they have some money to cover that.